Hi, welcome. It's Nicole with Equally Creative by Nicole. I'm going live tonight because A, I have power, B, I have internet for the time being. Hurricane Francine is coming on shore as we speak in southern Louisiana, down near Morgan City. And I'm praying that everything goes well in Morgan City because I'll be there after Thanksgiving for a special holiday event out there by the bridge. So if you want to come shop with me, that'll be a great place for you to see me. So for now, I am just going to share a little belated a couple of the items I had ordered initially when the mini came out, and then we'll unbox some of the items I'm hoping to create Christmas cards with. So let's go ahead. I'm going to switch over to the overhead camera. If you pop on and say hi, that would be wonderful. I do try to get to all of the comments later. So let's go ahead. The first thing I fell in love with when the mini was being introduced was this Take a Bow bundle, and it is a 6x6 pack of holiday DSP and this fun bow making die set. Now, if you have seen any of my posts lately, you know that I have been kind of dealing with sinus stuff for like 3 weeks. I went on antibiotics, started to feel better, and then yesterday I started to kind of decline just a little bit again. I'm hoping that it's just a hiccup from some of the non-compliant foods that I have been eating, aka gluten, because I did make some wonderful sourdough bread and I've been eating it, and it could be creating some issues with my sinuses. So my life. Anyway, so I have not played with these things. This is all I ordered from my first order in the mini, which is way less than I typically would order. I'm trying to go frugal and make sure that I'm using everything that I'm purchasing. Good business decisions, right? But let me share some of this really fun designer series paper. Obviously, these are all double-sided, so they're going to give you multiple ways to use it. Okay, that's the first one. That beautiful little speckled side there. Okay, then we have this fun green. Now, the reason you have so many of these is because if you're going to create the bows, you're going to make multiple cutouts with your die cut plate. And this is one full sheet for your die cut. Let's see if I can show you what this looks like. Let me peel it off here. And I believe you need about 3 of these to make a big full bow. So you can see this, and I will get to a video to share how that bow is made, because I'm going to create some bags and bows that coordinate, and I'm so excited to do that. So that's why you have so many of just one design. Okay, so here is the back side of that. I just love a good polka dot. Do you? And I can see on my screen that I'm freezing every now and again, so I apologize for that. Hopefully you can still hear me. I know sometimes when it does the freezy thing, people can't hear me. So here is the next one. Oh, fun candy canes, candy cane paper, some more stripe, a good stripe and a good polka dot. Who can resist those, right? So your bows would be double-sided as well, because you'll be able to see the inside of the bow as well as the outside. So you definitely want to use, if you choose a different paper, something that is fun on both sides. Don't use something where you only like one side, because you are going to see both of those sides. Okay, so there are let's see, there are 48 sheets in here, so of 4 different double-sided pages. So that's a lot of fun. Now, because when you make bows and you make gift bags and you've got all this stuff, I needed to purchase some holiday sentiments. So I got greetings of the season because I'll obviously make some tags as well. And I just love when we do a mixed font type of stamp set. So you can see we have like the block lettering with the scripty writing. And so that's a lot of fun. Just an all purpose kind of die set there, stamp set. All right. So then this was the set I could not live without. And I am a pumpkin pie everything kind of girl. And so I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this one over the next week or two. And I cannot wait to have more and more pumpkin things. I did spend the day yesterday. A friend of mine inspired me with her pumpkin sourdough loaf. And so I created a pumpkin pie sourdough loaf. I found a different recipe and it uses pumpkin puree, and then I added pumpkin pie spice. So it had the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the cloves, all of it, and brown sugar. It's so stinking good. I actually went and delivered a full loaf to the Cheesecake Bakery owners because I went in there today and they were open because they were bored, and I was like, oh, let's go visit. Let me take this loaf because otherwise I'm gonna eat it. So stuck one in the freezer. We've eaten half a loaf already. I'm trying to not eat the other half all by myself. So, and then sent away 2 loaves. So there you have it. Resisting bread at this moment is where we are in the hurricane prep. Okay, so this is a sweet. This is the Regal Sweet. Let me get the actual title of it for you. Oh, here we go. So this is the Regal Winter Sweet Collection. And let me share what that looks like in real life. So we have these wonderful stamps and the dies that go with it. So I cannot wait to use these. I really like this shape design right here. That's going to come in handy for scrapbooking as well because it makes a great sentiment piece, but you can also do a little bit of journaling in there and not too much journaling, if you know what I mean. For those of us who are not great handwriting artists, a little bit can go a long way. I tend to write a whole bunch anyway, even though I do not love my handwriting. I'm going to open this ribbon so you can see it. So this suite is going to be my October club class. So as long as nothing sells out by the time registration closes, you will get some of everything that you see here. This is Blackberry Bliss and gold ribbon, and I'm going to see if you can, it's a little see-through, but not too much. So it's going to make some really fantastic bows. I'm so excited about that. And of course, a little bit of that gold glitz is not anything to shake a stick at, right? It's so cute. I love it. Okay. These are the Regal foiled adhesive backed dots. So you can see what those look like. They have gold flecks in them as well. And then let's take a look at the beautiful papers. So you do get the Regal Winter DSP, and then there is this specialty DSP, which is called Regal Distressed Patterns. I don't know if you can see, it's a little shiny in there. We'll open that in just a second. Let me show you. This paper is what sold me on this entire suite because it's got some really beautiful designs and color combinations. So let's see if I can hold this close enough that you can see that it has like teal colors as well as like the deep purple and the deep red. I just it it's just a really great color collection that spoke to me. So again, our DSP, our regular DSP are double-sided. So this is this beautiful teal jewel tone. I don't know if the lighting is helping or hurting here. Um, One of my favorite colors. When this color came out last year, people were like, oh my God, that's like baby poop. And I mean, kind of it is, but it really is a wonderful color, this wild wheat color. And it just goes with so many different things. It just cracks me up that it didn't have any lovers in the beginning. And now I think people have embraced it. Look, just that little pop of wild wheat in here just kind of really stands out. Look at this. Look at these colors, the deep jewel tones. I mean, yeah, it's just paper. If it was fabric, I would tell you the same thing because I have cabinets of fabric that I just love the same colors. Here is a really fun jewel colorway here with the deep blues, that night of navy blue with all of the different blues in there. I'm going to try to turn it so you can see just how blue it looks. You can't tell how blue it looks. But I designed a quilt, or I created a quilt for a friend that has a lot of this type of fabric in her quilt. And I'm going to have to like send her some pictures of this because this reminds me of her quilt that I made for her years and years ago. And I'll tell you, playing with fabric is a little more of a time taker than it is playing with paper. So sometimes I'll swing the pendulum and just play with fabric. And lately it has been all about paper for many years. Right now, my fabric projects are kind of on the back burner. I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I hope you can see why. It's a lot of fun. I can create more things faster. So sometimes being impatient is why. And the other reason is because I have a day job and I want to feel like I've accomplished something at the end of the night. And whipping up a card or 10 is much easier for me than throwing together a quilt, which doesn't happen in a day. All right, so here is that specialty DSP. Let me share what this looks like. Sometimes it's double-sided and sometimes it's not. So these are not. So this is just a single side. This is a gold, like a plaid, just gold and white, however. And then we have the red and gold, kind of a checked plaid look. But you can see these fun little star areas. Just love it. Okay, and here's the last sheet. You do get 6 sheets, so 2 each of 3 different designs. This is that wonderful jeweled teal color here. Let's see what the official color is for this. Pretty Peacock, of course. I don't know why I had to look for that. Okay, so that was all I had ordered in what we call a pre-order. And usually you do a pre-order so that you can share these things and get people excited. And of course, you're just going to have to get excited about it a little later than usual, okay? All right, so now let's open this. This was me trying to figure out, what do I want to create holiday cards with? So Lynn and I sat down and went through the catalog together. So I'm going to open this with you and share what I got. There we go. My scissors did not want to cut through the side. It does have a little bit of a tear. I'm just going to double check that. I don't think anything could have slipped out of there. So, all right. So let's take a look at what our must-haves were. This is like chock-a-block full. It is a small box, but I feel like it has more in it than I expected. So let's pull some of these things out and put them on the table. Oh my goodness. It's because I think I bought a suite and a couple of bundles. So let's see. And then, of course, later I'll cross-reference this and make sure that I have everything that I was supposed to have. Sometimes things can be missing. Not very often, but it happens. Okay, let's see. So I know I ordered a bundle, but it looks like, or a couple of suites. So let's just look at the pieces and parts, and I might sort them as we go. Okay, so we do have the gingerbread, or the, what is it called? Here, we're going to look really quickly and see. Okay, so I know I ordered the donation piece, the Sentimental Christmas. So let's look at the collection on page 29. There we go. Okay, so this was the first thing that Lynn and I both agreed on, and it's this Sentimental Christmas collection. So if you're on our mailing card, Christmas card mailing list, this is definitely going to be something that you see from us. And if you're not on the list, just send me a message and I will add you to our list. We love to send out holiday cards. So that is one of the activities we do together as a family. My daughter gets involved. So all of us will do pieces and parts, and we'll make it kind of like a fire brigade where we piece it in stations. So we enjoy doing that. Okay, woo, there we go. All right, so here is the paper. This is that fun stamp set that we just thought is going to make some really beautiful, nostalgic feeling cards. So we'll do that. Set those aside. Oh, these are the fun. They're called Druzy adhesive backed embellishments. I don't really know the term druzy too much, but they kind of feel like jewels, like crystalled jewels. I don't know if you can even see what that looks like. I'm gonna have to look up the term druzy. Okay. All right, here is the ribbon that comes with this one. Let me trim this thing out of here as well. So this is how I do this. I don't know if there's a better way. I slide my scissors in here and kind of make sure I'm not trimming any of the ribbon itself. So my scissors are just on that plastic, and then I'll snip them, and then everything's fine, but I squeeze it so that it pops up a little bit. Okay, this is a lot of fun, and it's very drapey. So I really like that. That's going to make some great bows and wrapping for gifts and all the good stuff. All right, here is the paper. Now, if you order just the paper or the suite, you will be donating $3 to support children's literacy. And obviously, as a teacher, that is something near and dear to my heart. So I love every year that we have products that give back to communities. I feel like giving back is essential to any industry. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. So this is one of those items. All right, so let's take a look at this fabulous paper. Again, standard DSP, it's double-sided, it's 12 by 12. So here is the first side, and that is those little fun reindeer with their little speckles. Oh my gosh, I just love it. And then that is our snowflake background. Okay, so that's fun for both sides. We have this ribbon with some holly leaf and berries. Ooh. Some fun Christmas tree paper. Christmas trees and gifts. Again, very nostalgic. This might be one of my favorite sides right now. Look at these stripes. Diagonal stripes. And then the fun stocking that matches the stocking in the stamp set. So that's really a lot of fun. Pretty sure there's a die. Oh my goodness. So the debate will be, do you just create scrapbook layouts with these 2 pages? Or do you cut out all of these fun stockings? Let's see, we've got some mistletoe going on here. Again, I see some of that pretty peacock. I just love the stripes. I'm going to have to do something with these stripes. And I think this is the one that Lynn really loved, which is the lit candles. And here's the other side of that. Again, what a beautiful scrapbook page this would make. Okay. So that is the paper, and the stamp set does have matching dies that will go with it so that you can cut out those pieces and parts. So let's see. These are, oh my gosh, this is the cutest little die set. It only has 5 little dies. Let's take a look. Okay, so we can cut out the sprig of holly and berries. We can cut out the candles. We can cut out the stocking. And then there are some extra like mistletoe and a bow that you can cut out. So much fun. And it comes in this cute little package. Now, of course, I'm going to go ahead and toss this inside right here so that I can keep it all together. I do like to label and put the word dies on here so that I remember that I have the dies for them. Most of the time they're inside now. But occasionally the dies don't fit in here very well, so I store them separately, or they're just generic shapes that would work really well in a million other ways, and so I store them separately so I can rifle through them. Okay, this is a lot of fun. This is also in a suite, so let me flip through the suites really quickly and see which one this is. This is a book treat box, and it goes with Reindeer Days. So this is where all that fun red and white twine and the peppermint candies. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's find all of the pieces and parts for this so you can see that. All right, so we have Reindeer Fun. Again, Reindeer Fun is going to have some dies as well. And I'm just going to hold this up. There are definitely a lot more dies in that one. You can see all of these images here for the dies. So it looks like you've got some pieces and parts to create some reindeer. We could hold that up higher. I just think, so here's a sample of one of the boxes that they kind of look like they made like a wall hanging out of it. It's adorable. Okay, gift boxes. This is just so stinking cute. So let's take a look. Let me show you a feature of our catalog here that is helpful when you're looking for paper or whatever to match. Across the bottom of the suite, it actually shows you all the coordinating colors. So that helps you when you're trying to plan out the use of your ink colors or your card bases and whatnot. So a lot of fun. So I have reindeer fun dies and a stamp set. There is a spool of the red and white twine, baker's twine, red and white adhesive backed peppermints. You get a box of these. I ordered an extra box because those will be fun. And then I'm looking for, okay, so this is the magic embossing folder that honestly made me want to buy this set. I mean, not just the cutest peppermint candies, but this embossing folder, because one of my friends, Melissa Winko, did a fun design, and I was looking at it and I was like, wait, I haven't seen that embossing folder, and I love embossing folders, and embossing folders are one of the easiest ways to add dimension and fun to my cards and projects. Where on earth was that? And she's like, it's in the mini. And I was like, oh, I haven't really ordered. So here now I have ordered it. Let me just show you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to use this. I will probably use this first because so much fun. Here is the Reindeer Fun paper. It's called Reindeer Days. The stamp set is Reindeer Fun. There we go. Again, this is our standard 12 by 12 DSP, so it will be double-sided. So we've got some fun reindeer and some gifts on the back. This is a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here is our mounted deer head with some festive wreaths hanging, and then some holly leaves on the side, or on the back, I should say, on the back side. Okay, these are fun. You can see they're kind of going a little bit there. Yeah, I guess they would hang this way. These are some holiday lights, if you can look close. There you go. I love this page. This is pretty. Just a little bit of fun here. Oh, turn that over. It's like a big gift. You could make a bunch of little gifts out of that. So much fun. Oh, this is a pretty scene with our deer in the meadows, in the woods, and trees on the back. Lovely. Okay, and this one just makes me think of Christmas movies. Oh my goodness. Y'all, look at those bells. That's so much fun. All right, so that is that suite. So I had 2 suites that I ordered. Maybe a third one. I see another piece of paper down here, and I don't think I ordered all the paper, just suites that had paper. Usually I do a paper share. I'm so sorry I did not. Illness, new school year just took my life away for a few weeks. So, all right, so that was suite number 2. Get that out of the way. And then this is like a winter bird one. Nests of Winter, I believe. Let's see. Is that what this is? Maybe not. This has winter. Oh, yes. Okay. So Nests of Winter. We have winterly treetops. We have 3 linen thread with those jewel tones. It has Earth Tones Shimmer Gems. There are 4 colors in here, so let's open that up. You can see all 4 of those colors. That's a lot of fun. Like an ivory and a cream, as well as like a light brown and a greenish color. Let's see, there should be. Okay, this one has an embossing folder, and we also have some dies for this. Okay, so Winterly Tree Tops dies. So let's see what that looks like here. I'm going to put this really close for you. So you can see these brown shapes here. Those are the dies. Okay. And you can see all those beautiful birds that are cut out and everything. All right. So let's take a look at this fun embossing folder. I really also like that we're getting these mega sized embossing folders. So if you have the standard size Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, these will go through there really nicely. So this is literally, if you can see my hands, that is how big this folder is. So, and I just love the texture in this. It's going to give a really nice wood grain feel. Those are the dies. There's those fun birds. I really did buy this for the birds. Those are the birds. So it looks like I'm going to have about 4 different styles of cards going out. We typically send around 100 cards each year. Again, it's just something we enjoy doing together as a family, and we love to share that, that we're thinking of you. So there's those birds with this nice subtle backdrop. Like, these are just gorgeous. I think we fall in love with the colors and the patterns, and we just decide that we can't make just one card for everybody. Sometimes we do. When we had the beautiful poinsettia that was like a non-standard, they were kind of ivory and white, we did one card the whole time. But I think we're gonna split it up this year because I wanted a little bit of everything. So this is so beautiful. And I love these. You can split this down and you can create like 6 different card fronts from this, or you can use it for some scrapbooking, half pages, border pages, whatever. It's just amazing. And of course, the birch wood type of look there. Okay. So let's see what else we got. So there was a couple of other, not necessarily freestanding sets, but let's see. I did like the Humble Home bundle, so I did grab that one. I've seen some really cute things with this, so I'm looking forward to that. And then one other thing that we typically do for our friends and family that are, close or whatnot, is that we like to send an ornament. So this year we chose the Hang an Ornament dies. Let's see if I can find this for you. Bundles. Okay. So we found the ornaments because they are so much fun. Okay, so this is what we decided to do a little bit of. So Some of our people will get a fun ornament card or attached like a tag on their gift, so that they have an ornament from this year. We will probably try to create it in a way that it can be reused from year to year, because that's typically what we try to do. So we'll see how that works. I'll have to play with that a little bit. And then the last one we really loved was just the decorative trees. And these were ones that we completely agreed upon together. No arguments, etc., etc. Let's see. I wanted to find the page in the book for you. Here we go. Here's our decorative trees. So just a lot of fun with the different die cuts that are available for those different trees. Just a lot of fun. So that is it. That is everything I have ordered and will be creating. Just a quick recap that the Regal Winter Suite will be the October club special. If you are interested in learning more about that, let me know. I would love to send you a kit and go through it with you step by step and help you create some fun projects that will be a little bit fall, a little bit winter, but a whole lot of fun. Again, I'm Nicole with Equally Creative by Nicole. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you soon, maybe at a class, maybe at an event. So keep me posted. I would love to see you. And that's it. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If you are here in South Louisiana, I am praying that this mess is over soon and not too messy, and that it downgrades again very quickly, just as quickly as it upgraded. So I'll see you all soon.